You ready?
Yep.
Episode 50 on the verge of America's 250. It's the height differential. That's the 6'6" Neil. I am the 4'10" Nick. Got a lot to talk about. Men's USA win in the round of 32 against Bosnia. But we're losing Flo Balogun. We'll talk about that. A lot of things going on in the NBA. Magnitude wins to Stephen Foster last week, and there's some news regarding Golden Tempo. And there's going to be a wedding. There's a wedding on Friday at Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
Don't you just wish you could be there on Friday to be a part of that beautiful ceremony?
Is it confirmed it's at MSG?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw some reports that, they rented it out for 3 days, but then there's some other reports that said that the wedding's not officially there, and I don't know. But, I mean, it's going to be a star-studded affair. I wouldn't mind being a guest in attendance.
Like, is it the hope? Like, what are they using? They're using the whole arena?
I guess. I think they said about 1,000 guests, which that
Okay.
arena seats 19,000 or something.
Yeah, they're not. The arena's not going to be full.
No, of course not.
I must have. I didn't know that they were engaged yet.
What?
I don't remember them getting engaged.
Yeah, it's been like over a year, I feel like.
Okay. And like I know they talked about them getting married, but it's just like all of a sudden it's happening.
Yeah.
And they're doing it at MSG.
Yeah.
Big time month for MSG.
Yeah.
Get an NBA title, and then you get, which is maybe the most famous couple in the United States getting married.
True. That is true.
But we'll maybe get into that. I don't know if there's much more to add. Just two famous people getting married in front of a lot of people at the most famous arena in the world, or at least in the United States.
Is it going to be streamed? Like, people will be able to watch this thing? Like a Netflix special? I feel like they could monetize this wedding.
100%. I mean, if they want to do that, it would be an option because a lot of people would watch it. Maybe they want it to be a private ceremony. I don't know. I haven't seen whether it would be streamed or not, but they could make a lot of money off of it. There's no doubt. But happy 4th of July to everybody. It's hopefully going to be a beautiful weekend, and spend it with your family at the pool, at the lake, on the beach, drink some beverages, eat some dogs, celebrate 250. Watch the hot dog eating contest as Joey Chestnut does. He's back in it, right?
He's back. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we'll start off by talking the World Cup. The men's team on Wednesday night gets a 2-0 victory. They're only their second ever win in the knockout round. Now, obviously, this is the first time it's been 32 teams, but their second ever knockout win. Their first since 2002. They ended a 10-game losing streak to European competition. But I think the story was that red card in the 62nd minute.
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously huge. At the time, the U.S. is up 1-0. They get the red card, and all of a sudden you're playing with 10 men. So then you're getting a little worried about, okay, can we fend this off? The last 20, 25 minutes of the game, can we fend off Bosnia with only 10 men? And we did. They showed they could do it, and they even added another goal late to even pad the lead with a man down. But when you go and face a team like Belgium, who coming in is probably one of the top 10 teams, in this tournament, without your best player, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
Well, and also, can we, neither one of us are going to sit here and pretend that we're soccer experts.
No.
But, I mean, it's a bullshit call.
To the common fan, like us, yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
but even the experts, like Taylor Twellman, they're all saying, and even all the analysts on TV, if you are purposely trying to rake somebody's ankle with your cleat, then yes, that is a red card. This was not on purpose. This was an inadvertent thing. Messi just did the same thing in the first round of group play, and I don't even think he got a card. To me, it's unnecessary, and they have VAR. They're able to look at it in slow motion. It works. It looks worse in slow motion than it does in real time. It'd be one thing if the red card took him out of that game, but it takes him out of the next game. And to me, it's just an unnecessary card.
Or is there an appeals process? Like, can they try to appeal
They
this or
can appeal if they extend the suspension. So if FIFA decided that this was worth more than a 1 game suspension and decided to extend it to he's missing 2 games, then they could appeal it. But because it's just a red card and he's just missing the next game, there is no appeals process.
ugh, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You should, like, when you miss a game, like, when you're suspended for a game, you should be able to appeal it and have some common sense prevail here that this was not a malicious attack, with the cleat. It was just an accidental, event, and, you should be able to play, but I don't know, soccer has so many stupid rules that it's whatever.
I just because we know basketball so much more than we know soccer. Like, I just envision a play where something that similar happens, and obviously it's on accident. They're gonna get called for a foul, and they should get called for a foul. But if they go to the monitor, they're not gonna extend it to a flagrant because he just stepped on his foot on accident.
Well, even in basketball, flagrant 2, you get ejected for that game, but guess what? You can
Well,
come back and play the next one. Like,
yeah.
let
I
them
mean,
play.
that's what makes this so, I mean, just tough to handle is that you're gonna lose your best player against Belgium in the round of 32 on your home turf. Like, you're taking away the host country's best player in the round of 32 for something that is not clearly warrant the red card. And like Twelman said, you don't understand the plot
No,
if you're making this call.
but it was the referee that made the call, right?
It was a
Like,
referee and then VAR upheld it, VAR.
but doesn't the referee still make the final decision after looking at the video?
Yeah,
So I think it's this referee. It's a one-man jury, and he determined that it was what it was, and, to me, that doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is.
but now they gotta face a Belgium team who really was
They
on the
almost I mean, they
verge of
shoulda lost.
losing to Senegal,
Yeah. Yeah.
down 2-1 late, and then
2-0.
scoring the down 2-0, and
Within the
then
83rd minute, they were down 2-0, and they scored in I think it was the 83rd and the 86th,
they scored in the 126th minute to
and
win.
then 126th, yeah.
I don't know. The I
It's it's
it
gonna be
just
hard. It's gonna be hard without your best player, but not impossible. Like I said, Belgium has not looked like a team that's very good. They've looked pretty mediocre, throughout this tournament. So, is it impossible? No. It's gonna be hard. I think the US can still do it, but it's gonna take a great game.
and it's like, this is another thing too, like, red cards don't happen very often. Like, this is the 5th he's the 5th American to get a red card in World Cup play. 5th. And, like, for
Yeah.
that, he's the first of any country to score and get a red card in the same game since some dude for France in the 2006 final. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name because I'm not even gonna get close, but, like, that's another like, this just doesn't happen, and, like, it just wasn't blatant enough to warrant it, and, like, you've never got past the round of 16. You feel like you've got your best team that you've put out there
Yeah.
in a long time, and you lose your best player, but you talked about the free kick in the 82nd minute by Malik Tillman. Dude, that was bending it,
Beautiful.
baby. It was sick,
Beautiful. Oh, yeah.
and he had just changed his cleats because I guess he had blood.
You got stepped on, yeah.
Yeah,
Red
so he
card
had
that
just
person. Where's that red card?
no kidding, and then the Bosnia manager or coach, whatever, is going nuts after getting all the calls,
He
holds
picks
onto
up
the
the
ball.
ball. He just
Yeah,
grabbed
wouldn't
the
even put it back in play.
No, I mean, overall, the US dominated the game. I mean, they had 2 goals called back that were offsides. One was really close, the other one was an obvious offside. They had another shot that hit the top crossbar, so
That was
they were
Balogun.
attacking, they were shooting, they were getting their opportunities, a lot of opportunities, controlling the game, and it really was never in jeopardy except for when that red card came out, you thought, "Uh-oh," but even after that, they still dominated it.
You just ended your 10-game losing streak to European teams. Now you get another European team, so you might as well make it 2-0. You might as well avenge the loss to them in the round of 16 in 2014. I mean, everybody's gonna be pumped up for this game coming off of July 4th weekend. Everybody's gonna be recovering. We're all gonna be burnt and hungover and ready to watch some soccer on Monday night. There's a lot going on in the NBA, and I think LeBron probably he's still doing it.
Still
Been
doing it.
been playing since '03. He announced he's coming back next year, but he doesn't know where he's gonna go. Are we gonna see another decision? Like, is this gonna be a live television
No,
broadcast
I
where
think
he's
he's too old
choosing
for
where he wants
that.
to spend his final
No,
years?
no. I think we're past all I think he's too old for that now. He's grown up since then, and, how about that? How about he announces the day after the Lakers guarantee Bronny's
I
contract
mean,
that he's leaving. Smart.
on purpose.
Got his kid 2 point whatever million, and then he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna bounce." So, no, no more decisions. I think it'll just be a breaking news story from Shams, and, we'll just go from there. We'll find out on Twitter, like, a lot of things we find out now. But, where do you think he ends up? I hear, like, the Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Sixers might be in play, the Warriors. What are you feeling?
I mean, I don't think he's going to the Sixers. I think it's either the Heat, the Cavs, because he's been there before, and then maybe the Warriors with the opportunity to play with Steph. And I if if I'm him, like, I don't think Cleveland can win, even with, like
Donovan and Harden?
I mean, Harden's back on that team. I don't wanna play with James Harden,
No, I wouldn't
and
either.
I just they both need the ball so much. I His legacy already is just so different because he's went Cavs, Heat, Cavs, Lakers. He's just been so many different places. Eh, and the Warriors might be too old too, and you're adding another old guy. I mean, I don't know, like, how good is LeBron still? Is he still a top 10 player in the league? If he is,
Probably.
he's at the
Yeah.
very back end of that. The Heat just got Giannis. I mean,
I mean, that's intriguing. You a little LeBron and Giannis action?
I I guess I don't think the Warriors can win with a bunch of old dudes. He helps them. They still have Jimmy Butler too, but will Jimmy Butler be healthy? It I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't think there's a perfect fit, any of those. Like, going back home and finishing your career in Cleveland, I think would be cool. I don't think he's gonna win there. You've never been at the Warriors. Do you just try to chase one more ring with a bunch of old guys, or do you go play with Giannis and return to Miami?
What about
I mean,
Boston? Boston been mentioned? I
I
mean, now
don't
that
know.
Jaylen Brown's gone, you get Tatum and LeBron together?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think he goes to the Heat, be honest with you. I'd say, yeah, Heat, or if he just wants to make one more appearance with his hometown Cavs, just a farewell swan song, maybe that, but I would say probably the Heat or the Cavs.
I mean, if I'm him, like, I've already won my rings, maybe I just go back to Cleveland to finish my career at home. Maybe that outweighs everything and becomes the way I make my decision. I think if I were him, that's probably what I would do. And then see if I can get James Harden traded. But I don't
I
know.
mean, technically Harden's a free agent. He did decline his player option, but the expectation was he was gonna resign. I don't know if LeBron's decision impacts that. Maybe they don't wanna resign him now. So, maybe.
Look, dude. I get it. LeBron's one of the best players in the history of the NBA. Amount of times that he's jumped teams, I think it just tarnishes his legacy a little.
For God's sakes.
Do you
Yeah.
not at all?
No. The man he's won everywhere. He's won a title in every city he's played in. He went to the NBA Finals with a Cavs team of, like, Zildrunas Ilgauskas and Delonte West and a
And
bunch of
Booby,
nobody's ever heard. Like, he got a really bad team to the NBA Finals. Like, no.
the we,
LeBron's the best
we've
LeBron's the
had that
best to ever
point
do it.
for 20 years. Yeah, I know that.
Like, I know
And
you're a
that was
Jordan.
with his first team. And
You're a
then he
Jordan guy and
jumped
all
ship
that.
to
You're
go.
not gonna agree that LeBron's better than Jordan, but LeBron's the best to ever do it. He's the leading scorer all time in NBA history. He's probably top 5 in a bunch of other categories. LeBron's the best to do it.
I Yeah, I'm never gonna agree with that. And the fact that he played on so many different teams adds a layer to that. The fact that he lost, I mean, he got to the finals every year, for a part of his career, which is unbelievable, regardless of
And
who he
he
was
was
on.
the reason. He was the reason.
I know that. I know that. Jordan also never lost in the NBA finals. And I get it, Jordan played for the Wizards to end his career but he didn't play for 5 different teams. and he was tired of the Bulls ownership. Like,
Jordan's a baseball player anyway.
he was a really good baseball player. I don't like, you don't think it like, not even a little bit, him going, like, Cavs, Heat, Cavs, Lakers to in another spot doesn't
No,
change his legacy at all?
no.
Like, who's another player that is as great as he is, that has been changed teams as often as he did?
Wayne Gretzky, who's a King, a Ranger. I'm sure he played somewhere else
Nolan
along.
Ryan?
Nolan Ryan.
I mean, they exist, but I just I have I don't know what it like, I just enjoy players that spend the majority of their careers with one team, and I think it adds to their legacy.
Eh,
Eh, eh,
don't make a difference. Don't make a difference to me.
at
Doesn't
all.
it doesn't affect the kind of player he is and was. No.
I did not talking about him as
Who
a player.
cares
I'm
about it?
talking about his
I don't care
legacy.
about LeBron's what do you like his legacy? Like he's the best player to ever play the game. Like I don't know what legacy. I don't care if he played for 32 teams. He could have played for a different team every season, and it's not going to diminish the fact that he's the best player to ever play.
I think it does. Now, it would be kinda cool to see a player who's like, "Look, I'm just gonna try to do it with all 32 teams and switch teams every year and see who I win chips with and see who I don't win chips with." I mean, for an experiment, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Be fun. Signing
Uh,
one contracts.
I mean, what are the Celtics doing?
Giving away a Jalen Brown for an old Paul George and a couple picks.
Like, when was the last time Paul George was relevant?
Probably when he was a Pacer, when he was getting the Pacers to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And they're getting, what, 2 first-round picks in 28 and 31, and 2 second-round picks in 28 and 30. I know they were dangling Jaylen Brown to try to get Giannis to Boston. And I guess was the relationship so, like, was the relationship over after they did that to where they figured out they had to trade him somewhere regardless of what they got in return? Like, or was
Yeah.
they just didn't want him to be part of their team anymore?
Well, I mean, didn't Jalen Brown make some take? He said something in the media. Took a shot at Tatum. So I feel
Yeah,
like maybe
he said it was his favorite year of basketball ever.
yes, correct. So I feel like there might be a little friction there between Tatum and Brown, and if one has to go, you're going to get rid of Jalen Brown. You're going to keep Jason Tatum. So that probably had something to do with it. Maybe Jalen Brown wanted out. I, I don't know, but I feel like he could have gotten a little bit better than Paul George in return.
1000%. And you didn't even get a draft pick in this upcoming draft.
So you got no players that are going to help you right now.
And you're trying to win right now. You're the Celtics.
Correct.
And honestly, they failed just with that core by just winning one championship. That core should have won more than one championship.
I would agree.
And now you're tearing it up for a 50-year-old Paul George who hasn't been relevant since basically his Pacers days.
Pacers days, yeah.
And you're getting 4 picks. Like the Sixers, okay, we'll take Jaylen Brown off your hands.
Hmm.
Like it's so funny. Like it's more fun to talk the moves in the NBA than it is to watch and the whole season. Like talking about
Yeah,
this is more fun than watching the games.
that's true. I mean, there's a lot of moves like you said. Like Giannis is now in Miami. We've got uh John Morant going to Portland. Like nobody ever follows the Trailblazers, but Portland trying to make a move. So yeah, there's some superstars on the move.
Ja Morant, man, his stock is just went from as high as it could be to
Well, it's because he was an idiot and decided to start pulling guns and doing other stupid stuff. But
Tim Hardaway Jr. is so just signed with the Miami Heat. And his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., played for the Heat from '96 to 2001.
yeah,
Was a two-time All-Star in those 5 years, he was all NBA first, second team a couple times. He had his number retired. He played 5, 6 seasons there, but had his number retired, number 10. Tim Hardaway Jr. wears number 10 and would like to wear number 10 at the Heat. But Pops ain't allowing it. Pops ain't allowing his own kid to wear number 10 in a Heat jersey. He says, "My legacy is my legacy." And he's doing it his way. Even though he likes to wear 10, he loves to wear 10, but that is not coming down from the rafters.
I mean, I'm on his side on that. Like, that is
No
my
way.
that's his legacy. Like, that's that like, your kid can go get it go create your own legacy. Go get your own number retired. Go be great with the Heat and get your own number retired.
Do you know why he wears 10?
Probably for his dad.
Because his dad wore 10.
Yeah.
This is one of the most selfish things I've ever seen.
I
It's
don't
your own son who wants to continue your legacy, wear your number in
His
your
legacy's
honor.
over. The legacy
The name on the
the legacy's
jersey
been
is
written.
the same. The name on the jersey is the same.
There's a JR at the end of Hardaway on
Doesn't have to be. That's not required.
that's
Like,
true.
this is one of the most insane things there's no way. Like, you should be so honored that your son wants to wear your number and play for the same franchise that you played, that you would run and be like, "I'll go tear it down myself so you can wear it." Instead, he's just like, "Nah, bro, wear 11. You ain't getting mine." You're really on senior
I
side here.
don't have that big I don't have, like sure, like, would it be cool? Yeah, but, like, I don't have as big a problem with it as you do. It's a legacy that, like, he's in the legacy's over. The book has been written, his jersey's in the rafters, it's gonna stay there. You wanna wear 10? You can wear 10 everywhere else, but not here.
Well,
Even though it's your own son.
he's not changing his mind. He said, "This is tough to do. When it's up there, you want it to stay up there, and you don't want nobody to touch it."
What's wrong with that?
You're a bad dad.
You're
You're a bad
no
dad.
Stop it. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. It is not ridiculous. He is ridiculous.
It's a number. It's just a number.
Right.
Like, the relationship between father and son isn't gonna change because of a number.
It might.
I don't think so.
You know, like, I can't even comprehend the world where you're like, "No." It's not even something it's the easiest decision of all time.
Not that easy. Tim Hardaway not on your side, so it can't be that easy.
So he's gonna wear 11. And he's wore 11 before because he's been at other teams that had 10 retired, but they weren't retired because of his father. They were retired because of other players. I just it's it's wild to me. We're just recording this on Thursday, so we're a couple days away. We've had I've been watching my nephews play All-Stars all week, and then I was at Hamilton on Tuesday, then we had soccer last night. So we're recording this on Thursday afternoon. But the Stephen Foster on Saturday, you were on Socrates. He went what'd he end up going off at? 1 to 1? 4 to 5? I think 4 to 5
Oh,
maybe?
yeah, 4 to 5, yeah.
Heavy favorite in a loaded field. Magnitude at the start just jumps through the gate,
Yeah.
which that's kind of 50 to 50 to me. Sometimes I'm like, that dude's ready to go. But it also worries you a little bit. And then they got him back in the gate and dude was ready to go.
He was ready to go.
And Magnitude took off, got to the lead. Baeza once again, just like he did in the Ali Shiba on Oaks Day, got off to a terrible start. Willie D's was not a factor in the pace at all. Magnitude just got out front and went wire to wire. Sovereignty looked like coming around that turn that he was going to make his move from the outside and then really just didn't have anything left. And the only horse that was catching him was Baeza. And you do wonder if Baeza gets off to a better start, which
He
you
never does.
this is something that he always has done recently. He's not gotten off to a good start. Pretty impressive performance from Magnitude coming off the Dubai, winning this race against these horses. I mean, he was number 2 horse in the rankings coming into it, and he's still going to be 2 now. But were you disappointed in Sovereignty's run?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. I mean, you just gotta give credit to magnitude. I mean, we talked about coming in, he'd won 3 in a row. He was probably the hottest horse, of the 5 going into this race, and he proved it again, you know? He got like you said, you called it the race that was run was exactly how you said it was gonna go with magnitude getting out front and basically never not giving up the lead, and that's what he did. So, props to you for calling that one right. Sovereignty, I mean, there was no excuse for him. He was right there at the top of the stretch, right in the middle of the track, had a clear lane. If he wanted to run past magnitude, he could have done it, and he just didn't have enough. And, Baeza, when the gates opened, he just froze and just stood there for a split second. Like, my God, like, dude, you better run. And so he finally got it going, and he was flying down the stretch. So if he got off to a better start, maybe he would have finally won a stakes race, but he didn't. He once again comes in the money like he always does. But yeah, a little disappointed in sovereignty. There was no excuse. It was there for the taking, and he just didn't take it.
You do wonder if it's a mile and a quarter instead of a mile eighth if Baeza gets up to him because he was moving. But yeah, I Sovereignty now has had 2 pretty just okay performances, losing to White Barrio in the Oaklawn and now losing to Magnitude and Baez in the Stephen Foster. I do you think he's still a candidate to win to compete in the Classic or at what we're seeing right now?
I mean, he's not going to be the favorite like he was in this race. I think he's a candidate. Is he a candidate to win? Sure. I mean, he's won big races before. He does seem to be slowing down with his last 2 performances, but I mean, he's still the horse of the year last year. He's won a ton of big races. I mean, I still think he has some left in the tank, but he's not going to be the favorite. I mean, that's for sure. I don't think he'll even be the second choice going into the Classic.
No, he won't be ahead of Magnitude, that's for sure. And I it's just if you could just figure out a way to get Baeza to get out the gate, I think he can beat anybody in the country. And his last 2 races have been unbelievable. It's just he's given everybody 10 lengths to start the race, and that's a hard thing to overcome against really good horses, and he almost did it. Uh, that the story of the race for me was just Magtu getting the start just and never giving up the lead, and Baez's bad start, and Sovereignty just not really having enough. I I did win some money, put $20 on Magnitude. He went off was 7-2 at the gate, and then ends up at 5-2 because you know
Cause.
how that goes. But it was nice to hit a little race for once because I had been on a cold streak. But we also learned before the race, Cherie DeVoe announced that Golden Tempo is battling a little bit of an illness and will not be in the Dandy. We had talked about could he copy what Sovereignty did last year, winning the Derby, the Belmont, the Dandy, and the Travers. That's now out because he won't be racing. Uh, I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to see him try to run the mile and eighth Dandy to see if he could win a shorter race.
Yeah. Yeah, it is disappointing, but you got to do what's best for the horse. And if he's not at 100%, obviously you're not gonna run him out there. So, a little disappointing because you're right. I wanted to see what he could do on a shorter track as well. If he could still come off the pace and still get up. But hopefully he'll be back on the mend and get healthy, and we'll see him at the Travers and see if he can do it there. But yeah, a little disappointing.
We got little sniffles action,
Sniffles. A
but
little cold. Yeah.
yeah, I take care of the horse. Yeah, I take care of the horse. But yeah, I really want to see if he could do it at a shorter distance, and it's unfortunate that we're not going to see that. But they did say that they're now pointing towards the Travers, so we will see. That should be a really good field in both of those races. 4th of July weekend. What are you most excited about?
Well, we're coming over to your house, so I'm looking forward to Saturday. A little pool party, a little cookout at the Swacko Lane over
Yeah,
there.
Wacko
So
on Swaggo.
so if anybody's listening, come
Yeah,
out to
Wacko on
Swacko
Swaggo.
Lane on Saturday and hang out with the height differential crew. But looking forward to it. Love a good pool party. Love the smell of the burgers and dogs on the grill and an ice cold Coors Light where the mountains are blue in the koozie. So we'll be floating, sipping, eating. Be a good time.
And look, dude, it's gonna be hot, and that yesterday we get up, we play 18 out at Cardinal Club. It was hot out there.
Very
It was
hot.
hot out there. and then I leave there to go straight to South Oldham Little League to sit in the sun and watch my nephew win the 10U tournament. They now will compete in the Kentucky State tournament here in a couple weeks. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I would rather play golf moving around than just sit in the sun and watch baseball. Like, I felt like it was hotter just sitting there.
Yeah, you're just getting cooked. Yeah, yeah.
And plus, I get it, like, being out in it already the whole day and already kinda feeling gross and then just sitting in it even more. But this morning, first thing I did, got in the pool.
Smart.
I was thinking about cutting the grass, but I'm not doing it. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little cooler this later today, and then we'll drive down to South Oldham and watch my other nephew play.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
um, I thought maybe we could do a 4th of July, what did we say, food and drink draft? Kinda like the
Yeah,
Thanksgiving draft that
yeah,
we did?
yeah. You can do that. Just do that.
We'll do a little snake. We'll both pick what, 4? 4
4, let's go
things?
4. 4 things.
Who goes first?
I'll let you go. You go ahead and crack it with the first pick. Go ahead.
Look, I am definitely gonna crack it. Several. You gotta go with the ice cold beer
I
on
mean,
4th of July
you can't
for
beat it.
food and drink.
You can't beat it.
You gotta go several of them. And the advantage of hosting is that you don't have to drive, so
True.
you can drink as many as you want.
There you
So,
go.
ice cold beer, first overall pick.
Good pick, good pick. My second overall pick, but first pick for me, I'm gonna go the burgers on the grill. Give me I know hot dogs is a popular 4th of July item. I'm more of a burger guy. Give me some patties, some beef patties sizzling on the charcoal grill, on the gas grill, on any kind of grill. Give me the cooked meat. That's my pick.
Alright, what you got next?
Next, this is an unpopular opinion.
Oh,
A lot of people,
you're
you
going
either
3rd
love them or
overall?
you hate them. You either love them or you hate them, but baked beans. I love a good baked beans. Give me some baked beans on the 4th of July. It's a 4th of July dish. I mean, it's a dish you eat all year round, but it is prevalent on the 4th of July. Give me some good American Bush's baked beans.
That is terrible. Like,
Uh,
also, if you know me, you know that I'm not a beans guy, you coulda got that the last pick.
I'm not going against you. I'm going against what the opinions
Oh,
of others.
well, you could get that in the last
Um,
round because you don't wanna
uh,
take it. Alright, you took burgers, I'm taking dogs. Dogs or can dogs, brats, is that the same category?
yeah,
I would say
yeah,
they're the
yeah,
same damn
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Same thing. Same
So,
thing.
dogs, brats, and then you gotta give me a little corn on the cob. Corn on the cob, on the grill. Don't even shuck it, like, throw it on there like that, let the shuck catch fire, tear it off, put a little butter on it, corn on the cob.
Okay. Okay. Think you got to go like the fresh fruit. You got to get like your watermelon. Like watermelon, big summer fruit. Get your strawberries, blueberries. A lot of people make like an American flag like fruit platter. Give me some fresh, juicy fruit.
Well, you're taking the entire fruit world?
Yeah, the whole fruit world.
You can't take the entire fruit world.
I can take the whole fruit world.
What?
The whole
You
fruit
can't
world.
take all of fruit.
I'm taking fruit. The whole thing. That's a mix. Like, what if it's like a fruit platter? Like, what if it's like a bowl of just mixed fruit?
I just don't think you can take an entire
I took
genre
it.
of food.
I took it.
Like, I can't
It's
I
in the
didn't take
bag. It's already been
vegetables.
taken.
I
It's
didn't
been
take
taken.
vegetables for corn on the
It's been
cob.
checked out. It's put in the bag. It's on the way home. It's been done. A
Like,
whole
there's
fruit.
no
A
doubt
whole fruit.
watermelon is the answer. Watermelon is the answer for the
So
fruit.
what? Are you gonna go strawberries or something after this?
Well, I would have taken if you would have taken strawberries, I definitely would have taken watermelon. I don't know if
I
I would
said
have taken
watermelon.
strawberries.
Watermelon would be the pick, but
So I'm changing my 3rd pick to vegetables. Like, that's how ridiculous your pick is.
it's not ridiculous. Like, it's a fruit. Like a fruit
My
tray.
my first pick is now
Watermelon's involved in that.
alcohol.
It's a fruit
My
tray.
first pick is alcohol,
It's
and
a
my
fruit
3rd
tray.
pick is vegetables.
It's an idiot. It's like a fruit tray. It's like a mixed thing of fruit, and watermelon's a part of that. Well, fine. Watermelon. There you go. Go ahead
There
and
you
pick
go.
whatever other fruit you want.
There you go, watermelon.
Taking the whole fruit category.
Well, you got another pick, so go ahead and take your strawberries now.
No, I don't need to take strawberries. Let's see. Let's go with a nice apple pie.
I mean, yes.
Little dessert. You gotta have a little dessert to cook out. We're serving up some apple pie with some ice cream on top.
So now you're taking ice cream too?
Taking it all. I'm taking all of it. Apple pie, a la mode, put a little ice cream on there. That's what we're going with.
I mean, God, I was gonna go ice cream.
We're not. You can go popsicles,
I didn't want to go popsicles.
but you're not going potato salad.
I'm not going potato
I
salad.
hate potato salad.
I will mustard potato salad is way better than mayonnaise-based potato salad, but still not my favorite thing. I mean, you basically took 3/4 or 3/5 of the food pyramid with your selections. I can't take ice cream. I guess I can now take another fruit. No, I'm taking ice cream. You can't get
Take
apple
ice
pie
cream.
and
Like,
ice cream.
you put ice cream on top of the apple pie. You
You
can
can't
take
take
ice
them
cream.
both.
Come on, take a standalone ice cream. I don't care. Take a standalone ice cream.
If I'm getting any ice cream, then I'm taking cookies and cream or vanilla. I'll take cookies and cream.
No cotton candy.
No. Is that back?
Yeah, it's every summer.
Have you got it?
No, I haven't got it yet.
So this was what, one of our first ever shows. And this dude's talking about cotton candy blizzards being the best blizzard at DQ.
Still is.
So, and no, and also you would say they had the best fast food burger.
They do still do.
So I went and tried the burger, went and tried the cotton candy blizzard. 2 bites of the burger, it tastes like a fast food burger, and then I found a bread tie, a plastic bread tie in my third bite. So threw that away. And then the cotton candy blizzard, not even edible.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
Not even edible.
Most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Not even edible.
Also, speaking of fast food burgers, I did have Culver's for the first time
So
in,
good.
like, years the other day.
So
The
good.
Culver's burgers, really, really good.
Like it's an elevated burger. It's in the same realm as like a Five Guys and a Freddy's. Freddy's has got a good burger. Like, to me, like the DQs, the McDonald's, the Wendy's, they don't even compete with those. Like it's a different category.
Different type of fast food restaurant, I would say.
Would you rather go to the lake or the pool for 4th of July weekend?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's meant to be tough.
I mean, are we taking the boat out on the lake, or are we just going to a
Yeah.
dock floating
Yeah,
around?
you're taking a boat out.
Yeah, give me the boat. I'm a boat guy. Give me the boat.
I think I'm a pool guy. I think I'm a pool guy. You got access to other, like the grill, like the like now I don't know. Like both are great, but I think I would pick pool. Are you a fireworks guy?
I'm indifferent. Don't hate them. Don't love them. I mean, when I was a kid, it was different. I feel like when you're a kid and you get to set them off, like it's way, way more fun. As an adult, you just kind of, they're all right.
Here's like the people that do their own fireworks. I don't understand it.
What you mean?
Like spending that much money, creating
Oh,
that big a mess that you have to clean up. I don't mind just sitting there and watching other people do them. Like at night when you're drinking a beer, you've had a day, hanging out at the pool, like
yeah,
sitting down and watching them.
yeah.
I don't mind that. And but there's no world where I would ever drive to Indiana, spend $300 on fireworks, and then almost kill myself 50 times in the dark for other people's entertainment. And then have to clean up the ashes and the mess in my yard afterwards. Like, no, I want no part of it. I don't understand why anybody would want to do that.
Some people just like blowing stuff up, I guess. I don't know. I'm with you. I'm more of the watcher than the buyer. Yeah, but it's
They're going to start. Do you think they're going to start tonight or tomorrow night? People start shooting them off.
I hope tomorrow night, but there's some people that take the whole week and decide to set them off every night. But I think tomorrow night's going to probably be the start of most of it. You'll get tomorrow night. You'll probably get for Saturday night, obviously, and you'll probably get the leftovers on Sunday.
Is your dog, how's your dog handle
She hates
fireworks?
them. She hides in the closet.
Like opens the door in the closet and goes in there?
Well, the closet door's already open. It's my she'll go in my closet.
She just and that's she go in that spot a lot?
Yeah, thunder and all that. Yeah, she paws at my shoes, moves my shoes out of the way, and she sits
Okay.
in the back of the closet. Yep,
And just, like, that's her safe space.
that's her spot. Yep.
But can you imagine, like, just being that scared and just not knowing what to do?
Yeah, no,
And you're like,
it
"Huh?"
sucks. Yeah.
And like, every time there's fireworks, you're like, "Oh, shit. We're going back to the closet. I don't know what's happening."
Well, I wonder what they think is gonna happen to him.
Well, what goes on in a dog's brain would be
I would
somebody could
love
figure out that,
I would love to
like,
figure
to
out
get the live thoughts of a dog.
dude, it would be so awesome. We
It could be a television show where you just follow your dog around. Like, your dog especially, like, when random people walk in the house and that dog's like, "I'm gonna kill these people that are trying to kill
It's
my
exactly
family."
what thank you. It's exactly what she's thinking.
I don't know. I'm, took off work today, off tomorrow, obviously. Nice little 4-day week. Well, actually 5-day weekend because we played golf yesterday. Are you playing again this weekend?
No, don't have plans to yet. No.
Me neither. Me neither. What else is going on?
Not much, man. I don't know. Look forward to the holiday weekend. We'll, like I said, be over at your house this weekend. Probably hit the pool tomorrow. We'll be at your pool on Saturday. Recover on Sunday, and that's about it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a slower week in sports, really. It's just World Cup going on and NBA trades. The Braves can't win a game in baseball. The Reds
Can't
can't
win.
win a game in baseball. So we don't want to talk baseball right now. The Yankees can't win a game. The Marlins and the Phillies can't lose.
Yep.
All-Star game's coming up here soon. Who will be the Reds All-Star?
Chase Burns.
Yeah, his numbers are pretty incredible,
He's got a two like a sub 2 ERA.
and he'll be their only one, right?
Ellie maybe. I mean, he got hurt and it was out for a couple weeks, but he's still had a pretty good start to the season. And maybe Ellie, but Chase Burns for sure. But I always look forward to the baseball. It's the best to me. It's the of the big four sports is the best All Star game that there is.
Well, it's just the easiest game to play, you know,
Yeah.
because
Well, why basketball can be
it's
easy to play? Like, what do you mean?
well, they just don't go full out. Like
But
in
why not?
baseball, I don't know. They just don't, and they can't really in football. They can't
Why
really
can't
go
you lay
all out.
somebody out? Why can't the linebacker just lay
Well, they
somebody
used
out
to.
over the
They
middle?
used to. Now they're playing flag
I know.
football. But no, I agree with you 100%. It's the best All-Star game. And now that they finally brought back wearing the team uniforms, where
Yeah.
like those couple of years where they were wearing National League and American League uniforms, it was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just seeing them all out there in their team's uni, I think adds another element to it.
And the home run derby is going back to the classic home run derby where you count outs or swings. You get a certain amount of swings.
We're not
So
doing
that's
timed anymore.
not doing time anymore, which I'm a fan of. I hated the time thing because they pitched the ball before like the like dude would hit a 500-foot home run, but you wouldn't see it on camera because the next pitch is coming before it even lands. So you could never actually appreciate the home runs that they were hitting.
No, they've toyed with the derby so many times. Like to me, it was best when it was just 10 outs.
Problem was it was running for so long, like, it took too long. That's why they did the time. But I enjoyed it. I agree with you. The
Like if
outs,
somebody goes off, that's fun
yeah, I agree.
and is out there forever. Like it was Josh Hamilton that went off
Yes,
in like 2008 where it
yes,
made them change the rules because
yeah.
I think what he hit like 40.
40, yeah.
Yeah, it was insane, and that's where they started changing the rules. But to me, that's what home run derby is. You're right. Like I don't like, and then you get extra if you hit a moon, like something goes so far. Like get out of here with all that. Just 10 outs.
How many bombs you gonna hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
And dude, here's like, so my nephews want to, and they always want to play wiffle ball in the front yard.
Mhm.
The move is trying to talk them into playing home run derby instead of actual game. That way you don't have to play defense.
Smart.
So if you haven't used that strategy,
Were
well,
you a fan back in the day of Chris Berman on the call doing the back, 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 back?
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
Of course. I think Berman's a little gimmicky. I don't have him up there as one of my top broadcasters, but, yeah, the back, back, back was awesome.
his catchphrases and his lines, like, that's what made him popular.
Yeah. That's what I mean, that's what he was. I what he was on that movie, was it where the kid's the manager?
Yeah,
Wasn't he? He was the
Little
broadcaster
Big
on yeah,
Little
Little
Big
Big League. Yeah,
Yes, he was.
yeah. I always thought I don't know, stuff like that, I always just I remember that stuff from movies when I was a kid. He's still doing it, dude.
He is still doing it. Good for him.
But, I don't know, it's gonna be a short show because not a lot going on, but, excited for 4th of July. Hope everybody enjoys it, spends time with friends and family, enjoy some dogs, some burgers, and celebrate 250.
Celebrate it.
And dude, I was at Hamilton on Tuesday night. If it's here for 2 weeks, so good, dude. So good.
Haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't
Do you
seen
have
that.
any desire to see it?
I like Broadway shows. Yeah, I mean, I've seen my fair share. I've seen Lion King. I've seen Wicked. I've seen Mary Poppins. I've seen a couple of them. So, I mean, obviously, Hamilton has a reputation of being very, very good. So, I didn't even know
Do
it was
you
in
not
town.
know anything about it? Like, you never listened to it?
No. I mean, is it Alexander Hamilton? Is that the character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
Uh,
figured, but
it's like, when I was working at Moorhead and didn't have a place to stay, was driving back and forth a lot. It's about this time that it was becoming popular. It was what, 2015,
what, what book
2015.
on? What, you have a book on tape?
No, bro, on iTunes. I would just listen to that whole thing on the way, and it was about 2 hours long. It
Yeah.
would get me there, and I did that several times. I can't believe it's the first time I've seen it because I've been a fan of it for a long time, and it's just it's incredible. I do think that if you go there completely blind and not being familiar with who the people are and the story, I think it would be kinda hard to follow because it is so fast paced.
Yeah.
Like, my dad was asking a lot of questions because
Okay.
it's hard, but
Yeah.
if you get a chance to get out there while it's here at the Kentucky Center, I suggest do it because, dude, it's incredible. It's incredible. But I don't know. That's about all I got. Make sure you subscribe to the Hype Differential, however you listen to pods, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Rate it and leave a review. It helps other people find it. You can also follow us at Hype Differential on all social platforms. You want to wish the people for the happy 4th of July, bro?
Yeah. Happy 4th of July. Happy 250 birthday to America. Celebrate responsibly, drink responsibly, light off fireworks responsibly. Make sure you have all 10 fingers and toes
Please,
come Sunday, and don't set
please.
your house on fire.
And have a pillow in your closet for your dog.
Yeah. Maybe a couple dog treats in there too, some toys.
But happy 4th of July, everybody. You listen to the Height Differential. We will be back next week. We'll talk to you then. You.
Give, give, give it to me. Me.
I like the short episode.
There you go.
I gotta go get stretched at 3 o'clock. So,
Go get stretched, bro. She hot?
dude, no, it's Alex. It's a guy. I was hitting the ball farther yesterday. I feel like
Yeah, I think so.
it also just could be moving more because it's so hot. Can't make any putts yesterday.
Yeah. Putting is
All right.
hard.